Hello people, I am Jaby Koay, joined by Achar the Kirk.
Hi.
We're looking at Netrikann, official teaser starring Nayanthara. It is produced by Vignesh Shivan, directed by Milind Rao, and the music is by Girish Gopalakrishnan.
ஒரு ஊர்ல பாவப்பட்ட ஆட்டுக்குட்டிங்க நிறைய இருந்துச்சாம். அது தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்ட ஒரு கெட்ட நரி அதோட வேலையை காமிச்சுக்கிட்டே இருந்துச்சாம்.
Oh.
அப்போ ஒரு தைரியமான ஆடு அந்த நரி விழுவறதுக்காக ஒரு குழியை தோண்டி வச்சுச்சான். அந்த நரியும் அந்த குழியில நல்லபடியா வந்து விழுந்துச்சான்.
The goosebumps came. Ooh, that's scary. What?
I'm just trying to digest the trailer that we just watched. I'm trying to figure out the tone that's going on here because the way she's being tortured feels a little bit BDSM-ish. And
Was that her being tortured or was that someone else?
I don't know.
I thought maybe that was someone else
Who?
and she was coming.
She's the female actress in the film.
I know, but they have.
And generally speaking,
generally
you only have one female actress in every single movie.
Oh, that's right.
That's how you
because
do it.
like otherwise, other women get jealous.
Exactly.
And there can only be one. So
It's like Highlander.
there can
Just start
only be one.
chopping the heads off
killing
other
everyone
women.
else.
There used to be so much violence on set, but then they just reduced the actresses down to one on the roster sheet.
Right.
And if they
No more violence.
No more violence. If they had to have more than one actress, they would just like change the name and make it short, like J.K. Rowling. You know? Just kidding. I thought it was the same actress. Maybe I was mistaken, but
I mean, if you look at the beginning of the trailer, you'll probably see
Oh, you're right.
different actress.
you're right. It's a different actress, but it's still very BDSM-ish.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Definitely a BDSM vibe. I mean, I think our psycho killer likes to play a little bit before he eats his meal. So, you know.
Wow, that was a very, very descriptive way to put it. So yeah, he's a gross guy he gets off on this sexually when he's torturing his victims. I guess what gratifies him is the fact that they really don't like it, because generally speaking in BDSM there's like a element of enjoying the torture.
Yeah.
Whereas here
It's just torture. I mean, like, let's face it, this isn't even just like BDSM. This is literally
just torture. Right.
Yeah.
Using BDSM accessories.
Accessories, but fortified and made like less delightful.
Fortified. Well, I guess you've never used BDSM accessories.
No, I've never. Why? What's your experience, LeJabs?
They come fortified.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
I mean, it doesn't look like he's like got, fluffy pink handcuffs or something. It's legit. It's leather and chains and.
Don't shit on the fluffy pink handcuffs, okay? That was supposed to be a secret Christmas present. You're not supposed to tell anybody about that. Shit. That's a joke.
Yeah, okay, so back to the trailer.
So she's blind, the dog is blind.
No, the dog is not blind. The dog can see. He's a seeing eye dog.
I know, I'm just having fun.
Also super cute.
I have been made viscerally uncomfortable by this trailer.
Yeah.
And so I'm just led to jokes in order to I Chandler it, okay? I just I can't. So the guy is, it's uncomfortable and quite frightening and gets under your skin because it's not just that he is capturing you and, hurting you. He gets off on it.
Yeah. And not only that, but she's a vulnerable female and even more vulnerable because she is blind. So she's lacking one of her senses. But obviously the title being Netrikann, which is third eye, she's going to be able to use her blind superpower.
I was wondering about that, if there was a little bit of Daredevil-ish stuff going on in there.
I mean, I didn't get that kind of like fantasy feel, but
Not
I mean, kind
fantasy,
of like
but a little bit.
in the
Hrithik Roshan movie?
yeah, Kabil.
Kabil.
Right, where he was able to use his very perceptive sense of sound and stuff like that, and memorization and so on to.
Oh, he just threw golf balls everywhere, right?
Yeah.
And then, oh no, it wasn't golf. It was potato chips. Yeah.
Potato chips and golf balls, kind of the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think it's going to be something like that. But it's just terrifying, like this kind of cat and mouse feel that you get from it, and like the way the whole trailer was done. I just kind of felt myself in her shoes and was just really anxious and scared with her and for her.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because one woman is basically all women.
Well, exactly. That's why there's only one woman in the movie.
Yeah. That's why, because you can't have two of them
can't
together,
have
otherwise
two.
they'll combust.
Yeah, just blow up.
That's sort of a follow-up on the jokes we made earlier during our live stream, talking about. I'm not going to go into it and rehash some uncomfortable conversations. If you want to watch that, though, it's called Fast and Curious. There's some stuff going on with like the cops in this, where they blindfold her to make sure she's actually blind, I think.
Oh, is that what they're doing? I didn't even clock that. I think I was just feeling super uncomfortable. But...
I'm fairly certain it was a cop that blindfolded her.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I can't be certain.
Like, yeah, maybe he doesn't believe her. He's like, how are you going to catch the killer? I heard, actually, that this was a remake of a Korean film. And I can...
You know, now that you say that, that makes so much more sense in this trailer. Because it's like, Koreans are so willing to go to places that nobody else wants to. And it's like, and people for some reason are drawn to it. It's like, but why? It's so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable. I don't like it. It's, you know, the stuff that there's a movie that Achara and I watched. I forgot what it was called. It started out with this like 20-minute opening sequence, all from the POV of the female badass, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like, not Upgrade. What the hell's the name of that movie again? Overkill or something like that, or, the name almost has a sexual connotation to it, and I can't remember what it is.
Something Harry? No.
Overdrive.
No.
Harry is maybe in the name. Action movie.
Hardcore Henry.
Hardcore Henry.
There we go.
Yeah, so is the sexual.
You put Henry in there, and then I was like, okay,
Yeah.
It's hardcore, you guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like videos. So anyway, Hardcore Henry. It's all one POV. It's not. It's all from the point of view of like a GoPro. And there's a Korean movie that starts out that way. I can't remember the name of that film, but they kill a child in the movie. And generally speaking, in Western cinema, you don't do that.
Don't kill the baby.
You don't kill children. But like, I have noticed there is a slowly growing comfort towards that being acceptable in movies, even if it makes you like. It's Sicario that happened, where Benicio del Toro, murders them kids. And so...
It doesn't happen a lot.
It doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see it. And anyway, all I'm trying to say is Korean cinema makes me uncomfortable, and because they're willing to go places. I wonder how like Koreans feel, because they're just used to this stuff.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
like really weird stuff like Old Boy and Lady Vengeance and
Right.
just like very, very odd storylines. But I appreciate that they go there and they do make some very, very gripping and thrilling drama.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, automatically she's at a crazy lower, at a disadvantage. I was gonna say a lower disposition, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
She's at a disadvantage, severe disadvantage, because she's blind. But
You think. But really,
she's a lawyer who can kick ass in the evening.
No, she's gonna catch the killer because she's blind, and yeah, she's gonna use that superpower. What are you doing?
Really? She's a lawyer. Right?
Yeah.
I just knocked over Ant Lady.
Yeah.
The Wasp, I mean.
The Wasp. Good job. Good job, LaJabs.
Yeah, legit. So, she's alright. She's a superhero. She's fine. She's just fine.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. So interesting movie, nonetheless.
No, I think it looks very thrilling. I'm kind of into it.
Jaby's thrilled.
I was really into the teaser. Like I had a visceral reaction and everything. So I think it looks like it would be quite a fun watch.
Visceral fat reaction? I'm just so uncomfortable, I don't know what to say. I'm just like, the jokes have to keep coming out because this is like really weird. This is, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to watch it. Like, I would. I am curious about it, but it's like, Like the torture stuff, just like, it's just like.
It's just a little tickle.
I can't close any more of my jacket. It's just like, it's so uncomfortable.
It's a tickle for your wickle,
No, really isn't. No.
You don't want to be like a little tickled with the torture and then like in with the action. And then when she wins, she'll be like, yay, I won. And you're like, hooray, you did it, girlfriend, even though you're blind.
Sure, yeah. You got to get the raisins. You guys, thanks so much. Peace out.